Hey, welcome back to the BFT channel. Thank you for joining us as we go deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole. Today we'll be changing out the tensioner. If you're interested, please stay tuned. All right. We're going to continue our upgrades to the T-line as we try and make it as light as we can. Today we're going to be changing the tensioner. This one is also made by H&H. You've probably noticed that most of the products that I've been buying lately are from H&H. They have been releasing new parts recently for the T-line, and they have been around for a long time, so I do trust their parts. They do make good parts. And this one is supposed to be lighter than the original, and this one is made out of aluminum as opposed to the original, which is plastic and metal as well. It's actually two-piece, okay? In order to take the tensioner off, I do have to remove the axle bolt right here. Whenever I have to remove these, I'm going to be extra careful so I don't strip them out. Okay, and once this is out of the way, I can take the arm off. And I'm gonna take the chain off, so I'm gonna put on a pair of gloves because anytime you touch the chain, your hands will get dirty. Okay. Okay, so in order to get the tensioner off the chain, simply lift it up, push the this wheel is sliced left and right, so you push it in all the way and just slide it past. And whatever you do, don't release the spring, you know, because something will break. It's plastic. It's not that strong. All right. And I think, yeah, if we take this out, it should come out right easily. I've never taken this off actually, so this will be a first time. Hopefully it's as easy as it looks. And it is. See, there was no real pressure to take this out. This came out nice and simple, and there we go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can just tell immediately it is heavier. So before we get the weight, I'm gonna take the wheel off just to make it more equal and fair. So this cap comes off. Yep, 2.5. Okay, and this should also just come right off. Okay, and that comes out, and this should pop out. Okay, and then it's got the bolt in there, which is similar to this. So we're going to get the weight of the H&H tensioner and the stock tensioner, just like that. All right, I think this was a part of that one. It's 122 grams.
Yeah, grams.
Yeah.
These two?
Yeah, that one too. Good. Okay, and this one is 84 grams. Okay, that's actually pretty good bit of weight savings, don't you think? Right? Okay. Okay, so one thing that I've noticed with aftermarket parts is the spring is always weaker. Okay, so I can tell right away the original one is very strong, and this one is much lighter. So I don't know if that's going to be good or not. Honestly, from my experience, you want it to be as strong as possible because that's what keeps the chain from bouncing around. And as you know, I have had many problems with the chain coming off. Okay, so we'll see if this problem gets worse or better, or stays the same. All right, so I'll let you guys know. So make sure you guys subscribe, this way you guys find out if this is a good part or not. I'm gonna put this wheel back on before we do the next part. So yeah, put this piece on and then the middle piece maybe. Okay, and it sits in the middle, and this should keep it on like that. Okay, and this was pretty tight, so I am gonna tighten it as much as I can. And you can see it's coming out on the other side like it is supposed to. so that's as tight as I can get it. Let's put the cap back on.
And I want to do it too.
So this piece should simply go back on. And this will screw into this back plate. Oh, did it back plate? Alright, so this back plate thing keeps...
But I want to fix too.
Okay. So this plate here has to stay inside to get it on. And it does have a slot, so actually I need this. Give me this, I need this. So you see how this has a little notch in it? So I'm just gonna use this piece to hold it in place. And then I can simply put this where it goes, this, and then simply screw this in. All right. Just like that. All right. Let me give it a quick one more tightening. That's pretty good that it has a notch. I don't know if you can see it, but if you take a look, if you look at the back plate here, right, it'll fit this perfectly into the notch right there, and that'll keep it in place while you tighten it and prevent the back from turning. So that's pretty good to have a notch. And like I said, this was basically not tight at all. It was just like that. Perfect. Okay. Now, even before I put the chain back on, I'm just gonna tighten it back on, like so. And also, I did mention in another video, you do want to put the bike on the ground to make sure it's all the way up, or at least have somebody holding it up while you're putting it on. This way you know it's completely perfect where it should be. All right. So okay, so let me just torque that to the right spec. All right, and the last step is just to put this back on the chain, and let's just test it out. All right, sounds good.
No, don't.
All right, so this is what it looks like. I don't have a good scale to get the overall weight of the bike right now, so I'll have to go to my friend's house that has the P-line and use one of his scales, weight scales, to get the weight of the bike. So that'll be an upcoming video, so please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. All right.